The following program contains images of an actual surgical procedure that may be graphic and disturbing. Parents are advised that these images may not be suitable for young children.
This young woman, you may remember her, she was bullied for years because of her ears.
I have ears that protrude out that have been a huge insecurity of mine my whole entire life, and I have done lots of things to try and make it seem like my ears don't stick out, like using super glue to stick them to my scalp. It makes me very insecure, and I was just wondering if you have anything that you guys could help me with.
Her ears are cute, but clearly this bothers you a lot. Ideally, we want to have your ears stick out 2 centimeters from the back of your head. How do we do it? We make an incision in the back of the ear and we remove a little bit of excess cartilage. We want to do that for you, Jhordyne. So we reached out to our colleague and friend, Dr. Michael Zarabi. He's offered to fix your ears for free here in Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much.
And our cameras were with Jhordyne and plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Zarabi for her surgery. Have a look.
Hi, Jhordyne. Good to see you. Are you excited?
Yes.
So today we're going to be performing an otoplasty. That's our fancy word for ear surgery. We need to recreate the fold that has become flattened, and we're also going to be pinning back the ear itself, bring it a little bit closer to the head. Let's get started. Go ahead and start by making an incision in the crease behind the ear. And now I'm dissecting back towards the actual skull itself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place some temporary sutures into the actual ear itself to create the fold. And it's going to hold the ear in the shape that I want. So now that we like the shape, I'm going to go back behind the ear and place permanent sutures and then take these out. So now we're going to actually take this cartilage and we're going to suture it closer to the head. Now we're going to be working on the earlobe. So right now we're basically closing that incision behind the ear, and we're going to move on to the other side. The hardest part of this operation is making sure that the right ear and the left ear look alike. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So we are all finished. Everything went really beautifully well. She's going to be ecstatic.
Dr. Zarabi is with us. And are you all ready to see what Jhordyne looks like now? Yeah. She is joining us via Skype all the way from Idaho. Welcome, Jhordyne.
Hi.
Are you happy?
I'm definitely ecstatic. I'm more happy than I've ever been in my entire life. I have way more confidence than I could have even ever imagined.
And Dr. Zarabi, I'm curious, as a surgeon, how do you feel about how it went, the outcome?
These types of surgeries can be very technically challenging. They're not difficult operations. You can see we're doing a lot of surgery in a very small area, but it's a matter of recreating the shape and then creating symmetry between the right and left side of the ear. I find that to be the hardest part, because you can make a really great looking right ear and a really good looking left ear, but getting them to look alike is the most challenging part. But I think everything went well. The surgery went very smoothly. Her recovery went well. I actually haven't seen her in quite some time, so you look amazing.
Jhordyne, you look fantastic.
You
do. So well done.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for making this even possible. And I'm so grateful to not only you, Dr. Zarabi, but the show, The Doctors, for giving me this great opportunity and freeing feeling that I have now.
I'm really happy that I could really help you with this. Interestingly enough, even my daughter had this when she was born. So fortunately, if you identify it during the right after birth, you can actually use tape or splints to pin the ears back, just basically using tape and splints. So of course, I inspected my daughter thoroughly, having a plastic surgeon dad. So we were able to actually correct hers, for example, using just tape. But anytime
She'll
after...
never need surgery.
Really great takeaway for
That's
people
fantastic.
at home.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you identify it early enough, you can avoid a surgery later, potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the take-home message here is that there can be simple, relatively simple solutions to issues that we may have with our body. But Jhordyne is a very beautiful, bright, and very obviously creative person, but don't take measures into your own hands. Seek a board-certified plastic surgeon because sometimes the solution can be very simple.
Well, Jhordyne, we are happy that you're happy and glowing. Dr. Zerabi, thank you so much as well.
My pleasure.